Inflation is the one form of taxation that can be imposed without legislation. Milton Friedman. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. You think you're being responsible by saving money, but quietly, silently, you might be getting poorer every single day. Here's what I mean. This isn't new. We've seen this movie before, multiple times. Let's go back to the 1970s. The US had inflation hitting 14% in 1980. Savings accounts were earning maybe 5%. That's not saving. That's losing 9% every year. Guaranteed. People thought they were playing it safe, but in reality, they were slowly bleeding wealth. Now fast forward to the 2008 financial crisis. Central banks panicked, and what did they do? They turned on the money printer. Hard. Between 2008 and 2021, the US money supply, M2, exploded from about $7.5 trillion to over $20 trillion. That's nearly 3x in just over a decade. More money chasing the same goods. You already know what that means. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Your bank savings account today is probably earning around 1 to 3% annually. But inflation, even when it's normal, sits around 3 to 6% globally. And in countries like Nigeria, it's been far worse, often 20+% in recent years. Let's do simple math. If you save 1 million naira and inflation is 20%, you've effectively lost 200,000 naira in purchasing power in 1 year. But your bank gives you maybe 20,000 naira. You didn't grow your money. You just slowed down the loss. That's the trap. And it gets worse because while you're saving, assets are running away from you. The S&P 500 has returned roughly 10% annually over decades. Real estate in major cities up 5 to 8% per year on average. Gold up over 400% since 2000. So while you're playing safe, the wealthy are playing a completely different game. Right now, we're living through another version of this story, but this time, it's on steroids. The top 7 tech companies, often called the Magnificent Seven, now make up about 30% of the S&P 500. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia are driving massive market gains. Meanwhile, the average person is sitting in cash, watching prices rise, watching assets get more expensive, feeling like everything is too risky. And I get it. Markets feel confusing right now. Interest rates are high, news headlines are chaotic. It feels like trying to date someone who says, "I need space," but also texts you every night. Mixed signals everywhere. So, is saving money bad? No. Saving is necessary. It's your safety net, your emergency fund, your peace of mind. But treating saving as your main strategy, that's where the problem starts. Because cash is not an investment, it's a melting ice cube. The goal isn't to avoid risk. The goal is to understand it, manage it, and position yourself so inflation isn't quietly stealing your future. Because in this game, standing still is actually moving backwards. If history teaches us anything, it's this. Wealth isn't built by saving money. It's built by owning things that grow faster than money loses value. And the hardest part? No one rings a bell to tell you when it's happening.